Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So what is so universal that it makes you wonder why is it done? What is 5000 years old and is common across cultures and throughout history and even in ancient civilizations like Egypt? It's ear piercings. So if like me, you've always been curious about the what, why and how of ear piercings, their deep-rooted history, the science behind them and how to take care of them properly, this video is for you. Let's delve deeper. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel by hitting on the bell notification for more fascinating tips, tricks and trivia. The practice of ear piercing dates back to thousands of years. In India, this practice is called Karna Veda, where Karna means ears and Veda means piercing in Sanskrit. It is often done in childhood during the first few years of life. Mine was done when I was 5. But many people do it for a style statement and get piercings done at any age or on any body part. In Hinduism, it is one of the major 16 samskaras or sacred rites. Some people believe that it enhances spiritual development and makes one hear sacred sounds better. Also, there's a legend that says that our ears resemble the shape of Om, and piercing them is like placing a dot on the Om, and which is like a mark of completeness. Adorning a child's ears with tiny earrings is said to bring good fortune and ward off negativity, much like how we put Nimbu Mirchi on our doorsteps. Beyond aesthetics and tradition, ear piercing has scientific and wellness benefits aligning with Ayurveda and acupressure. The center of the earlobe, the most common site of ear piercings, connects the right and the left hemispheres of the brain and is said to improve memory, concentration and intelligence. Maximum sensory development takes place in early childhood. Piercing an infant's ears is said to improve sensory functions like hearing, vision and speech. In Ayurveda, the center of the earlobe is closely linked to the reproductive health in women, and stimulating this point is said to regulate the menstrual cycle in women. In Ayurveda as well as traditional Chinese medicine, ears are considered to be important energy points, and wearing earrings is said to help to balance the energy flow throughout the body. Now, if you want to get piercings done, here's how to do them safely. The first step is to choose the right piercer. Traditionally, a goldsmith or sonar used to pierce the ears using a thin gold strand or needle, which they would use to pierce the earlobe, and then it was bent into a tiny hoop and its ends were secured by twisting with the help of a jewelry plier. I remember my mother taking me and my sister to our trusted sonar for hours. Nowadays, many people opt for medical professionals, salons and at-home services for hygiene, convenience and their promptness. Whatever you do, please avoid DIY piercings. Go for a reputable piercer who follows strict hygiene protocols. Also, it's very important to pick the right starter earrings. Nickel-free gold and silver are the best options as they are less likely to cause infections and allergic reactions. Fun fact is I wore a dried neem sprig in my ear after my piercing, a traditional Dadima ka nuskha. Piercing care is essential for a smooth healing process. Here are some important aftercare tips. Keep it clean. Wash hands thoroughly before touching the piercing and clean the area twice daily with saline solution or diluted antiseptic like Dettol. Avoid irritants like perfume, alcohol and harsh soaps as they may delay the healing. Rotate the earrings while cleaning, but avoid unnecessary fiddling. Also, watch out for different signs of infection like redness, swelling, excessive discharge of pus or even excessive pain, and let it heal. Wear starter earrings for 6 months at least before switching styles. Piercings are so much more than a fashion statement. They are deeply rooted in tradition, science and wellness. So whether you are getting them done for cultural reasons or to make a fashion statement, proper care is the key to a safe and smooth healing process. Do you have an interesting piercing story to share with me? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel by clicking on the bell icon for more amazing insight on tradition, fashion and self-care.